leading the way with a weather alert day.
Hey there, I'm WLWT meteorologist Allison Rogers. New in just within the last couple of minutes, we are now under another severe thunderstorm watch. This is the third that we've been under in the last 24 hours. This includes areas north of the 275 loop, as well as all of our southeastern Indiana communities north of I-74. So right now, just our northernmost counties under that watch. I wouldn't be surprised as we get a little bit further into the afternoon if we end up seeing this severe thunderstorm watch expanded just a little bit closer to the Ohio River, possibly including even some parts of northern Kentucky. Radar right now is pretty quiet for us here locally. We are going to see the potential for more thunderstorms returning this afternoon, though. That timeline likely closer to about 3 or 4 o'clock that we start to see these northern storms moving into the Cincinnati area. Right now, what you see approaching, say, kind of Troy and areas along I-75 north of Dayton, that's likely to stay just to our north and east. But we could still see a little bit of activity kind of dropping south from that. So watching for our northernmost counties to see the potential for some impacts from this further edge of the thunderstorms. However, further back out towards Chicago, this line of severe weather, this is also heading in our direction, likely moving into the Cincinnati area closer to about 4 o'clock or so. Once we start to see that moving in, I do think our severe threat goes up. We're looking at the potential for strong to damaging winds, as well as a low end tornado threat. Some of these storms have been producing tornadoes, or at least tornado warnings, throughout a lot of this afternoon. And look at how much lightning is associated with this line of thunderstorms too. Almost 1,000 lightning strikes. So you can expect frequent lightning as these thunderstorms move in, as well as heavy torrential downpours. That could lead to a flash flooding threat for us here this afternoon too. The Storm Prediction Center still has us in that enhanced risk. That's level 3 of 5 for those thunderstorms becoming strong or severe with the potential for damaging winds. I do think some of those winds could be as strong as about 65 to 70 miles per hour. However, some stronger storms could see winds gusting closer to about 80 or so miles per hour. So that would be damaging winds, bringing down trees, tree limbs, bringing down power lines as well. So power outages aren't ruled out this afternoon either. That flash flooding concern lasts throughout the afternoon into the evening time frame. At this point, it looks like a lot of our thunderstorms are going to continue through about 8 or 9 o'clock tonight. We will see some additional thunderstorm activity tomorrow, and that's going to bring in that potential for more high water and more flooding concerns tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. So we are in a long haul when it comes to seeing that flood threat lasting throughout the rest of the week. In fact, a flood warning or a flood watch is in effect through tomorrow morning at this point, but that could also be extended out a little bit longer if we end up seeing some higher rainfall totals here in the next 24 hours. That low-end tornado threat still there too. Any one of those thunderstorms could start to spin. That would prompt a tornado warning. We also have the potential for some hail within some of those stronger thunderstorms as well. So Futurecast going to show you next couple hours around here. This is 2:30. That's going to be what's moving up closer to Dayton and just to the north of Dayton. So I do think at this point, this model has it a little bit too far to the south, but not ruling out the potential for some of our far northeastern counties like Clinton County or Warren County to potentially see some early activity by about 3 o'clock or so. Once we get to that 4 and 5 o'clock time frame, we start to see that main line of action actually moving in closer to the greater Cincinnati area. And that's going to keep pulling in thunderstorms through about 6, 7, 8, possibly as late as 9 o'clock tonight. I want to show you Futurecast into the overnight because it does look like we have more thunderstorms returning for tomorrow during the kind of sunrise time frame and then into tomorrow morning throughout the commute as well. Thunderstorm chances are going to last Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, all of which bring in that chance for some heavy rain. Some folks could be walking away from this week picking up several inches of rainfall just from the last couple of days. So that's something that I think we're going to have to watch not only today, but throughout the next couple of days, that potential for some flooding. Strong winds, that's going to be a primary concern for us here this afternoon and evening. Low and tornado threat, low and hail threat, also going to be something that we're keeping an eye on within any of those thunderstorms too. We'll continue to keep you updated. We'll have another update coming up at 2 o'clock. I'll show you where the storms are at that point, then again at 3, and we'll continue to keep you updated, of course, throughout the rest of the day as well. And you can always stay up to date on the latest through the WLWT app.